I'm Nancy Showalter, and you're listening to Spirituality for the Politically Incorrect podcast. Welcome, all radical paradigm shifters and creative change makers. You who dare to create a better life and a better world. Tap into the power that resides within you and use that power for constructive change. Hey there, and welcome back to Spirituality for the Politically Incorrect. Today, I want to ask you a question, one that might make you pause for a moment. Are you living in the past? Now, I don't mean reminiscing about good times or holding on to precious memories. That's part of life. But have you ever felt like you're stuck in the past, unable to move forward? Like something happened, maybe a loss, a major life change, or even just a slow drifting away from what once was. And you find yourself constantly looking back, wishing things had stayed the same. If this is you, and it can happen to any of us, I want you to stick with me because today we're going to talk about how to break free from the past and step into the present with joy, confidence, and hope. Let's be honest. Sometimes we don't even realize we're living in the past until we take a closer look at our daily thoughts and habits. Let me share some signs with you, and as I do, just check in with yourself. Do any of these feel familiar? You constantly think about how things used to be. You find yourself saying, back then life was so much better. Or, if only I could go back. Maybe you scroll through old pictures, replay past conversations, or even feel resentment about where you are now. You might even use sleep as an escape. Have you ever looked forward to sleeping just because your dreams bring you back to a time when things were different? Maybe your subconscious mind is clinging to something you haven't fully let go of. Do you keep yourself busy, too busy? Ever notice how some people stay glued to their screens or doing anything just to avoid facing what they're feeling? That might be a sign you're running from the present. Do you escape through distractions, whether it's binge watching shows, drinking, or even overreading? Yes, there is such a thing. You might be numbing yourself from the reality of today. You may be in denial about your current life. Maybe you don't want to change the furniture in your house because it reminds you of someone you lost. Maybe you're avoiding making new friends because deep down you don't want to admit life has changed. If any of this resonates, don't be discouraged. Becoming aware of it is the first step to change. And let me tell you, it's never too late to reclaim your present and create a future that excites you. So you might ask, how do I break free from the past and start fully embracing today? Here are some steps that I have learned, and I know they can help you too. First, acknowledge where you are. Take a deep breath and say to yourself, I've been holding on to the past and I want to move forward. There's no shame in it. This is about self-awareness, and that alone is empowering. Make small changes. If your environment keeps you stuck in memories, make adjustments. Rearrange your space. Let go of items that no longer serve you. And if you feel like a fresh start is needed, maybe even consider relocating. Your outer world reflects your inner world. Then, define what you want now. What are your dreams today? What excites you? Sometimes we get so caught up in what we lost that we forget there's still so much more ahead. Write down your goals and desires, not the ones from 10 years ago, but the ones that you feel right now. And take care of yourself, mind and body and spirit. When you're stuck in the past, self-care can take a back seat. Look in the mirror. Are you taking care of your body, your mental health, your spiritual well-being? Start small. Drink more water, move your body, get fresh air, meditate, reclaim your energy. And very important, allow yourself to feel. If you've been avoiding grief, sadness, or disappointment, it's time to process those emotions. It's okay to feel deeply, but don't let those feelings keep you frozen in time. Journaling, talking with a trusted friend, or even seeking professional guidance can be powerful ways to process and heal. Grief after loss is normal, but it is a stage that you can pass through successfully without becoming mired in emotions. Get support if you need it. Sometimes breaking free from the past isn't something we can do alone. If you feel stuck, reach out. Talk to a mentor, a therapist, a spiritual advisor, someone who can help you gain perspective and clarity. And start living now. Every single day is an opportunity to create something new. Imagine looking back at this moment 5 years from now. Imagine that. And being grateful that you chose to move forward. In fact, a powerful technique is to project yourself to 5 years in the future and imagine yourself telling your closest friend how grateful you are for all that has transpired in the last 5 years because you decided to move ahead and not be held back by your past. You can do this literally speaking this little exercise out loud. Very powerful. In conclusion, I want to leave you with this. You are not your past. You are here right now in this moment with the power to shape your present and your future. One of the best ways I know to experience the now is to take time to still your mind, your emotions, and your body. Focus your attention upon your heart and meditate upon the words, I am. Repeat these words mentally or aloud, whichever you prefer. I am. I am. I am. Until you have the sense of being rather than doing or thinking or revolving emotions. Just be, I am. Connecting to your higher self and feel the present moment. Do this daily to continually bring yourself into the present moment until being in the present becomes your normal. Then you can extend your meditation to not only contemplate what is, but what can be. Take a deep breath, let go of what was, and embrace what is. Then step boldly into what can be. If this episode spoke to you, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Reach out, share your story, and let's keep this journey going together. Thank you for tuning in, and until next time, remember, your best days are not behind you. They're right here, waiting for you to claim them. Thank you for being with me today, and if you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe, download, and comment. I'd love to hear from you, and your support is much appreciated. And don't forget to go to theawakeningnow.com for free bonuses and information on my new book, You Were Born to Be a Christ, but You Were Taught You Are a Sinner. Awaken to who you really are. See you next week.